There you are. I can see you now. First of all, I'd like to say this. Thank you very much. I got up this morning, fed the horses, fed the dogs, jumped in my truck, drove down here, and didn't have to get on one plane. Thank you very much. It's good to be home. And those of you that are visiting Dallas, Texas, let them know you're in town. Have some fun. But I want you to know something from the deepest part of my heart. I have a lot to give in a little bit of time. But I want to clarify something. I didn't come here for Comfort Keepers. I came here for the greatest asset Comfort Keepers has, and that's the people sitting in this room. Say true. Say true. That sucked. Let's try that again. Say true. So there's a whole bunch I'm going to do because the greatest asset we have in life is our time. So number one is, how do you leap your life forward, both at work and at home, the real way? And how do you create that energy? And most importantly, and that is this, how to create that consistent upward growth. So once you do take that leap, you get rewarded. And then the most important thing is how to have your best year ever. Who in this room wants this year and next year to be some of the best years you've ever had in your life? Give it up. Yeah. I see some of you go, not me. I've had too many good years. I'm trying to cut back on that stuff. But let's accept the truth. You know what the biggest problem we all have? We say yes to the franchise, yes to the franchise, yes to this, yes to that, yes to this, yes to that. At the end of the day, you're tapped. Say true. You have no time, no energy. Who do you end up saying no to? Be honest. Who said your husband? Who said that? Oh, camera time. That's wrong. I'm going to ask you to do for the seconds I have. See how well you can stay here both mentally and physically. And I want to let you know something. I'm an expert at knowing if you're no longer here. Do you know why? Please say why. Because I have 3 kids. Who in this room is blessed enough to have kids? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? They're looking at you. They're smiling. Lights are on. Nobody's home. There's a reason why our paths cross. And Darren, where are you? Stand up. And do me a favor. For a man that came, see, when you've been preparing your whole life for this, we could have told you 5 minutes before that started, and you'd have been ready. And you know what I'm asking? Can we all give him a wonderful round of applause for a wonderful delivery? That was stellar. And the thing that I felt, this ain't my first rodeo, folks. I've been doing this for 26 years. I've had an opportunity to listen. But the greatest thing in life is I knew, but both. And here it is. Between Jim and Darren, you know what I heard? Heart. I heard people that really care, that really are called for the right reasons, that have a purpose. And that is exactly why we're all in this room. So see how well you can stay here both mentally and physically. All right? Who in this room wants to have this as a major goal in your life, and that's have consistent upward growth in your life? Raise your hands. It's the name of the game. Anybody can have a good day and a bad day. Say true. Anybody can be motivated in the morning and depressed in the afternoon. See, you're catching up on this one, aren't you? It's called the EAT philosophy. Here's a little philosophy for you. You know one thing I've learned in life? If you're going to leap into life and you're going to achieve all of these things, you got to go back to eating. Somebody going, food? I like this guy. No, not food. It's a philosophy. It's a mindset. Nothing's going to change until you change. See, Comfort Keeper has an interesting name. If you become too comfortable, then the industry will keep you stagnant. You cannot do that. Do you know why? Please say why. Because there's so many people that matter in life more than anything depending on you. That's why. You're doing real well with each one of these categories. You're creating what we call upper consistent growth. That's what we want. If you're missing one of these, it's costing you a heck of a roller coaster ride. See how well you're doing. E in the word eat stands for being eager learner. Do you know I can sit down with you for 10 or 15, 20 minutes, tell you how open your mind is? Scary thought, isn't it? You know how come? One word. If it's in your vocabulary, you're very open-minded. If it's not, you're not. And I hate to break the news to you, but statistically proven, 80% of you in this room have lost the word. So there. Let's see if you can figure out what word I'm talking about. Who in this room has kids? Hey, how many kids you got? 3? Me too. By the way, who of you in this room have kids that are still at home? Well, I've got some good news for you. My 3 kids are gone. They say when the kids leave the house, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, there's a train. It's not, it's heaven. And now my daughter had twins, so I'm a grandpa. I have Luke and Levi. Yes. And I call them mac and cheese. I give them Red Bull and send them home. My daughter goes, they won't sleep. Neither did you. Payback is something. Life is too short not to have fun. Say true. You know, I can sit down with you. You take a child between ages 3 and 5 and never forget something. We learn everything we need to know about personal development between ages 3 and 5. That's proven. You take one word out of that child's vocabulary, which is called no, which could be an exciting thought. Say true. If you took that word out, what's one other word they use a ton other than no? Ha! You even had the tonality down. Did you hear? She goes, why? No, I'm talking about, Dad, why you got a refrigerator? Kid food call. Why want to keep food call? So go bad. Why don't you go bad? So you're sick. Why you sick? You know, they go on and on and on. You almost want to smack them. For the next 24 to 48 hours, see how often you use the word. You're going to find out you've lost it. You know why? Everybody say why. Oh, that was good. Number 1 reason is you get to a certain age, you think you should know. Thanks for playing. Don't get there. And the second reason's killing you. So stop it right now. You get around your peers, you don't want them to know that what? Now you want to know the truth? Please say yes. If you don't know, he doesn't either. So what do we got? We got 2 people talking about something that neither one knows anything about. And only in America can one still advance. Come on, man. Never forget this. Those that focus on the how in life always end up working for those that focus on the why. If you want to leap into life, then put your focus on the why, and it'll pull you up. I was on a plane the other day.